Hello and welcome to What It's Like. Today we're going to talk about the all-new 2021 Ford Bronco. We have the two-door and the four-door. Which one's the right Bronco for you?
Before we get started on today's episode, huge shout out to Fairway Ford in Canfield, Ohio. If you're looking for a used or new Ford, they got your back. They got you covered. They have the largest truck inventory around. I will put their link in the description below. Okay, this episode is totally different than any other episode that I've ever made. This is the first this versus that episode. I already did a review on the two-door Bronco. This review isn't strictly on the four-door Bronco. It's more or less a review showing the differences between the two-door model and the four-door model. Because there are some differences, not just that the four-door has four doors. There are some other differences as well. If this is your first time checking out the channel, welcome. If you're into all things automotive, that's what we do on this channel. Give us a like and subscribe. Okay, on to the program. As we do with every vehicle on this channel, we give an overview, but I already did an overview on the two-door Bronco for that review, so I'm not going to include it here, but I will say that that was one of my favorite overviews of any car that I've done up until this point. Check it out. So with that said, we can't not give it an overview, so it's going to just be an overview on the four-door Bronco. They didn't offer a four-door Bronco until 2021. So the first generation Ford Bronco you could only get in a three-door configuration, a two-door configuration, or a zero-door Roadster model. After the first generation, the Ford Bronco was only offered in a three-door configuration. Bronco was discontinued in 1996 and they never made a four-door model, but Jeep hung around and they did make a four-door model, but shockingly it didn't come out until 2007. Alright, on to the Bronco, baby! Alright, so here it is, the all-new Ford Bronco four-door in all of its badass and glory. We're just going to take a quick walk around. Notice that window in the back, it's plastic. And just like the two-door, as you can see as we're coming around, the top is totally removable, but the top is more of a soft top material than a hard top material. The two-door has a hard top material used. And there's some other differences we'll get to. This one has a different package than the blue one. The blue one was a Wild Track package, and it had those bigger tires. Check out this grille. Check out these lights. Very cool truck. Definitely lives up to the hype. Walking around the new two-door Ford Bronco, I opened up all the doors except for the hood so you could take a look at what it looks like with everything open. I didn't take the top off of it because, one, it wasn't my vehicle. Two, it was super cold that day, and I was lucky enough to be able to review one of these from the dealership, so I didn't want to overstay my welcome or anything like that. That guy in the background's looking to turn. He was going to trade in his Jeep for one of the Broncos. He liked the Bronco better than his Jeep Wrangler. So this is what it's like getting in the back seat of the two-door Bronco, but to be fair, I found out afterwards that you could fold the front seat totally flat and just crawl through that way, which would make it a whole lot easier.
Alright, so unlike the two-door Bronco, the four-door Bronco, you could actually get back here. And I'm going to climb up inside and show you what it's like. So there's no running boards on this model, but the seats are like concaved in, so your knees kind of fit inside the seat, if that makes sense. But to be completely honest with you, there's not that much space back here. So if you're a smaller person or kids would fit back here perfectly, but me, if I'm doing like an 8-hour drive, I'd have to sit in the front seat. There's not enough space for me to sit back here. But the seats are nice and comfortable, and there's a lot of headroom. The doors are different. Like even the front door, we will open. See how that it just comes out. There's no like lip, no ledge. Just to show you how that whole thing operates. It's really cool. We'll open up both of them. So that's really unique. But these seats are different. They don't have the camo inlays in them, just like the two-door one had. The black, it almost looks like camo. The console has a lot more buttons on it because there's obviously more windows, and this one's a window lock switch, whereas the other one didn't have a window lock switch. It just had two window switches. And then you got your four-wheel drive controls just like the other one. Everything else is pretty much the same. I'm gonna open up the back, show you what that's like. But the door panels, the seat colors, they're all the same. These don't have power seats either. Plastic window back here, whereas on the two-door, we'll just walk over there because we still got it. On the two-door one, it's glass. So just so if you needed to see that, it's plastic in the four-door model. And all of this is removable, just like the two-door model. So getting in here, it's the same thing. You open up this first. It's got this arm on the bottom that doesn't make it very easy to open, but it definitely helps with closing it. I don't know why that strut's on there. Maybe it's to keep the door from flying open. I don't know. It's a dealership key, and it's got like this bolt through it, so I can't take the key off the bottom, but the key is for if you need to get in the glove box or the center console. Interesting thing is and it says Bronco on the back of it, front, or however you want to say it. I'd say that's the back, maybe it's the front, I don't know. So we got another Bronco key here for the four-door model, and it's actually a more basic key. Like it's got an unlock button, and it's got a lock button, and it's got the panic button. So there's the two keys that I got. Obviously it's like package upgrade kind of thing. Like the two-door Bronco is a different package than the four-door Bronco. It's got the two-door's got the bigger, beefier tires, and the four-door's just got these regular. They're big tires, don't get me wrong, but they're not all studded like the two-door one is.
So thanks for watching. Those were the differences between the two models. I will say that I prefer the two-door over the four-door because I think it handles better, but I didn't really get to drive the four-door. I only drove it across the parking lot to shoot the video. Key differences are you could get in the back seat of the four-door way easier than the back seat of the two-door. Obviously, you have way more space in the back of the four-door with the seats up because it's a way bigger vehicle. But with the seats down, you even have loads more space. The four-door is in a soft top configuration. I don't know if they make a four-door hard top. I don't know if they make a four-door or a two-door soft top, I'm sorry. But it's worth pointing out that the rear windows are plastic in the four-door model because of the soft top, whereas it's a glass window in the two-door model. Also, I will say that the Wild Track tires make the vehicle. Like, I don't know, the regular tires on the four-door look kind of silly, I think, in my humble opinion. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, toodle!